In the last video, we talked about Python data types and how Python stores information. Today, we're zooming in on one of the most important data types in Python, strings. If you understand strings, you'll be able to work with names, messages, user input, and basically any text related in Python. So if you're ready, let's break it down step by step. What is a string? A string in Python is simply text. Anytime something is wrapped inside quotes, Python treats it as a string. This could be a single word, a sentence, or even a number. As long as it's inside quotes or it's text, Python does not care what the text says. It just knows it's a string. So let's go to idle for deeper explanations. So you see here, name is equal to Alex. So the variable is connected to Alex, which is our string. So to print Alex in the name, because the variable represents Alex here. You understand? And then the same goes to this message, welcome to Python. Strings are, a number can be in quotes, but it will still be counted as string. But if it's not, it will be 25, just 25 as an integer. So when we are combining strings, we just use this format here. Full name first name, because these are the first name Alex and last name Smith. This can be used in receptions or in all that for future times. Formatted strings, the clean and modern way. So my name is, so these are some formatted strings are just things that can have variable. Like you see here, we had this string, first name Alex. So this string is supposed to say my name is Alex and I am the age which is here. So you guys, this is how it works. It will go and say my name is Alex and I'm this years old, and then it will print it. So the string len can use blen, but it can count the characters using len. So you can type Python is fun and then you write this format here, and then it will print it, the length of the string. Accessing characters, indexing, and index starts at 0. The index starts at 0. The language will be Python. So we will print out the language, which is P, and then the first letter will be 1, and then the next letter will be N, which means the last character is N. This will identify which one is which and which one is not. So it's used to identify things. Print like here. So this is slicing things, getting a part of the string. So here is the output will be pi, I don't know how to pronounce this. Pi, then here's zone, and then pies. You understand? So these are some of the common strings methods. Here's a sentence, hello Python world, and here's a different type. You can put it in uppercase or lowercase, or you can skip, which will remove extra spaces. And then the print sentence replace will just go to Python coding. Strings and user input. You know, in Python, strings can also be used in input, which will enter your name, and you can also use formatted strings using this. You can use this format to create an age, a number guessing game, and all that. And then it will print the age. These are some of the common mistakes in string mistakes, like forgetting quotes, mixing strings and numbers, and this is the correct way to do it. Let me explain this in deeper version. You can use double quotes or single quotes, both work exactly the same. I'm going to explain this casually. This flexibility is used when your text already contains quotes. When this flexibility is useful when your text already contains quotes. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.